You're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar.
We might have to go through the subtle nuances of the tattoo. Oh, bro. If we can pull it up and
Did
look
you
at the
not?
little lines.
Okay, you can.
I can definitely confirm now that didn't happen after that
Can
detail.
she come
so
around
thank
and
you.
watch the
Can you walk over here and I can pull up the video?
And these little
I
subtle
wouldn't
nuances
really
you can
like.
compare.
I'm not really like comfortable with that.
Okay, you know what? I was rooting for you, girl. I was. I mean,
Can I look at the video and confirm if it's her or not?
Yeah, come over here. Come over here.
I just need to know now.
turn around again.
Let me see if
I'm just kidding.
Actually,
I'm gonna trust you.
Heaps and heaps of guys running over to your OnlyFans right now, subscribing.
They're
to see it.
subscribing.
Really?
Grinds.
I don't think this is encouraging that.
Well,
A lot after.
I'm not going to watch it because I don't want
I mean,
to
I'm
watch
definitely going to look into this like a lot after the podcast to see if there really is something like that out there. I wouldn't be to my knowledge, and I've never knowingly recorded something like that.
but I mean, it's just a simple thing. You could just peep over there and say, nope, that's
Well,
not me.
girl, like if it was like, do you know how traumatizing that would be to me? I don't want to like sit here
Oh,
on
I
a
see.
podcast and like realize something like that could have happened to me and then have like.
Oh, so you're saying that it could have happened and you didn't know? Then that's
I don't
different.
think so. I really don't think so. But I wouldn't want to see myself like that if somebody like. Did
That's
like
something
that to me.
different. If that's something, if you didn't know, then I think you should still want to know because that's a crime.
I will look after the podcast. I don't want to like sit here and feel like.
all right. I showed her the video.
What's the census?
She's gonna get in. So we got expert
Drumroll?
witness here.
Why are you lying? It's you in the video.
W. Say it again. Say it again.
It's you in the video. 100%.
are you
Eyebrows,
lying?
nose, hands. I mean, I was an analyst in the military. I look at people's physical features
Lawyer.
all the time.
She analyzed things.
Tattoo, everything. So it could not be, unless you have a doppelganger twin somewhere.
But is it filmed as if she knows it's being filmed? Like
It's filmed from a downward angle of a man.
Does it have like the OnlyFans thing? Like
but
the
it's
It has.
on her
She admitted that the OnlyFans.
Does it have a
OnlyFans link,
watermark?
That's why
It has a watermark, and she
Oh.
said it was her fucking.
It wasn't like just
OnlyFans.
something-
The watermark is telling.
I don't get it. I don't get
You
it.
said
put
it's
the
not even
watermark
my watermark. Though.
That would be
No,
such an elaborate.
I
plan.
asked
You said
you.
the names don't match.
No, I
Yeah,
asked you if
and
it was your
it's someone
watermark,
else.
and you said yes.
No, it's not my watermark. My OnlyFans name is
Okay,
Renee
all right.
Richards. You said it had
You
a
said
different
you
name.
changed it. Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
we heard you
you
say
said
Brinkley,
changed it
right? Brinkley or whatever it is.
yeah.
You did say that.
You said yes, it was.
No, I did have that name for a time.
Just say you had it already.
Bro, just fucking fess up.
Just
Why
say
you
it.
fucking?
No one.
If she fesses up, can we leave it right there?
No one comment if she fesses up. How about
If
that?
she fesses up, can we leave it there?
Giant L.
Well, it's different when a male is evaluating a video because you guys are not really the greatest at being able to like tell facial features. Like you can show two different women and they could just assume that it was the same person, but I'm pretty good at being able to discern.
She was in the military for crying out
loud. You
loud.
have a very distinguishable nose. You have very distinguishable.
Very distinguishable nose.
Facial
And you know what was
features,
right
eye
next to
color.
your nose?
Lol Paladin's
A penis.
donated $200.02. Look, that's a Marine. She knows a lot
Semper
about
Fi,
SMD.
motherfucker.
Yeah,
A Marine
okay.
wouldn't lie,
Whatever.
especially about something that important.
Not important.
I,
She was
I-
married.
I
I don't know.
actually didn't even look at the penis. I
She
literally
didn't even look at the
specifically
penis.
talked about
She
her
was
nose,
just looking
her
at
eyes,
you.
her face,
The tattoo.
her fingernails, and the tattoo.
But if you
And
ever
the
saw that
tattoo.
penis, you'd be able to recognize it. Exactly. Whose
It does
penis that
sound-
is.
I have no idea.
This is the fucking CIA right here, bro. We've got you fucking
CIA,
figured
FBI.
out, bruv.
I mean, it is scaring the shit out of me. I hope I don't find out there's something out there like that.
My friend is OnlyFans. You can't just get shit posted on your account that you didn't post.
I can't waste more time on this, but you're.
You're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar.
All right. Alexis. I'm 33, married with 4 kids, stay-at-home mom, homeschooling, working full-time from home. Extremely traditional conservative and spiritual religious, but 13 years ago, I was a bikini barista, calendar girl, and I ended up going deep into addiction, and years ago, I was a high-end escort.
Ooh, sinner. Sinner.
Wait, that wasn't?
No. Oh, that sounded really biased considering you came at me for that
Uh-oh.
earlier about Christian values.
Did you
and
hear
then
what
you're
I
an
said
escort.
about morally bankrupting yourself?
You were an escort.
Was I not supposed
Shut
to say that?
up.
She's
Oh,
changed,
wait.
but she acknowledged that.
It's okay.
No, she said she didn't want it said on the podcast,
you
but
not-
Brian
did
just
you tell
said
me not
it.
to
So
say that?
Okay, but do you think that
Sounds
being
like a
an
hypocrite.
escort
I feel like you're just mad you weren't honest
if you're
up
a Christian?
front.
I'm mad because you
Do you
talked
think
religious
that God would
views,
not
hating
judge
on me
you
for an
for being an
OnlyFans
escort?
account. when
Not you,
that's
just
your
anyone. Do you
life.
think God would judge an escort?
Yes.
So you're not justifying the sin.
No, I was a
Exactly.
freaking
That's
heroin
the
junkie.
difference.
Like,
That's the difference. Is you're
Yeah,
not
even then you're
justifying
preaching the
it
Bible?
versus someone else who
yes,
is justifying
because that's the
it.
whole point of the Bible.
Okay.
Redemption.
No, go ahead.
So
Keep going. Sorry. Keep going.
Redemption and salvation and
As someone in
sanctification.
recovery, I hear that.
Yes.
It's different. I've done
And that
so
was-
many weird things, you know?
It's about not continuing a harmful pattern, which I think you're actively contributing towards continuing a harmful pattern, whereas this girl across the table has
And
like learned from
justifying
it
it.
and found Jesus and Yeah.
And changed, yeah.
Whatever you did, I still believe you can be a Christian and stuff. I don't agree with your views that God doesn't accept people who do certain things. So I'm just saying,
I don't think that has anything to do with being saved. I think that there's a difference though between living as a Christian and doing that type of thing. And like, here's the thing: there's a difference because like I said, I did say right here that you can do something transactional and make a lot of money off of it and get, and physically live a certain type of lifestyle, and you are morally bankrupting yourself. I said that. And I mean, come on, anybody can infer what does transactional mean. And that was a very brief period of my life, and I was very uncomfortable and in a bad place when I did it. I don't think it's right.
And you're not justifying it. And here's the thing. Okay, if we look at the Bible, Mary Magdalene, right? She was a prostitute. She stopped what she was doing because it was wrong. God did judge her, and he judges all of us for all of our actions. So to say that he doesn't care is not true, because if he didn't care, then why would Mary Magdalene stop doing what she did?
I'm saying I've always taken
There's no evidence.
Okay, so Rahab, though, Rahab was a harlot, and she has a lot of mentions in the Bible, and she also is in the lineage of Jesus. So yes, she married into, the Judaism, Christian faith at the time, and she changed her life. And, some man that was a Jew found value in her as a person because of what she did. And she's in the line of Jesus. She's mentioned in his, genealogy. I think it's horrible. I think it's super wrong to do it. I think that I carry baggage and weight and guilt for my lifestyle.
But you take accountability.
I don't, so don't put that on me, because I already said I don't feel morally
You said you were a
bankrupt.
kinky Christian.
I'm saying I said I don't feel morally bankrupt. So
If you don't feel morally
that's fine.
bankrupt, you're not admitting to a video that you're in. How is that not morally bankrupting you? Clearly, something in you is not comfortable with sharing something you did.
I didn't do that.
Okay. I mean, that's an old convo, but the point is, I don't think she...
So 3 people are lying that saw it.
You know what? I watch a lot of police interrogation videos. And you're not behaving like an innocent person. When people are innocent, they're like, I'm innocent. No, I need to prove. And you're just sitting there. And then with the person who actually did it, they're so calm. You notice that? Like the ones who are
I've actually seen those videos on YouTube where they say the innocent people are really irate.
Yes, they are
about it,
irate, they're crazy, and it's the ones who are calm that are just like...
Okay, if there was a video of me online that I didn't put out there, I would have left, checked my phone, and figured it out immediately.
Dude, I'm getting more photos, more videos. You are full of shit.
You're a fucking liar.
I'm sorry,
You're a
but
fucking liar.
if I just found out that someone's posting deep fakes of me online, I would have left the podcast, called the cops, figured something out, freaked out.
I would be freaked out.
I wouldn't just be sitting here just, let's talk about the next thing.
I'm not concerned.
Can we also address
bug me that
something
much.
that maybe this is a reason why girls shouldn't do OnlyFans? Because let's say you didn't do it, right? You are now, because of those pictures of you, now this video is there that you're claiming is not real. So you put yourself at risk by doing OnlyFans and doing that type of content, and now you're a target.
Yeah, but the difference is I don't care.
Yeah.
If there is a video out there like that, I wouldn't care.
So then just admit that it's you in the video and
You
just
can't
put it
say
to
that you don't care. And then
Did you show her the video?
She said she didn't want to
She doesn't want to
I
see
said
it.
I'll look at it after the podcast was over.
She doesn't want to see it. Look, she's a liar. It is what it is. You know what's funny to me, and I was thinking about this though. We've had a couple OnlyFans girls do this sort of charade or whatever, and it's I've actually heard from some of these OnlyFans girls, and the OnlyFans girls who come on and they're they're honest and they have base takes or whatever, but they're whatever, they're still being degenerate. I think they actually tend to do better than the girls who come on and just lie and just try to pander. And
What's do better? What do you mean?
They'll actually get more followers. The
I'm
viewers.
not on here trying to get followers or viewers.
For what other reason would you come on the show?
To promote my lingerie brand is the original reason.
So it's okay, you're trying to get more followers so that you can promote your lingerie brand.
How many
But you
more
don't even make money
followers
from,
do you need?
Bro, wait, you're on here to promote your fucking lingerie brand? What the fuck? You realize the majority of the audience is 90% dudes.
If I was going to promote anything, that's what it would be. It's not on here to promote my OnlyFans, but I came on here to have.
Bro, in August of 2024, there's a photo of you. Bro, you're okay. I don't even want to just. You're full of shit. That's pretty much it. But
She swore to God, too.
Next topic, maybe?
God-fearing conservative OF girl.
Kinky Christian.
No,
I'd fear
kinky
God,
Christian
too.
with a fucking toaster brain. Okay, all right. Okay, so, no. Anyways, getting back to your notes here, I don't think I could be wrong. I don't recall anywhere in the notes you saying you didn't want any of this stuff to come up. It's possible
It's all
you did.
good. Whatever.
You what?
It's all good.
But like pretty much.
Honestly, but at,
you
least you're taking ownership of it, and that is the exact difference.
So I actually sent that to Brian before I even discussed being on the show. And then I had said, like, I feel like people need to talk about the consequences, that they carry that baggage. I wish you would have more people on. I wasn't talking about myself. But I was like, I wish you would have more people on that would, you know, be real about, because so many girls come on and act like, I'm fine with it. It's great. It doesn't affect me. And I just don't believe that. I think that's a lie.
Wait, so you also said there's so much regret, so much shame, so much degradation in sexualizing yourself in any way for money or attention. The consequences do last forever. If possible, you should get some women on the show who were in and got out and are bold enough to be honest about the effects being in an industry like that will have on their future relationships and other aspects of their life. These girls are putting on a bold front. They're living out trauma. And for other young, impressionable girls watching, I think it would be powerful and responsible to expose some of the darker aspects of OF, adult content, etc.
Absolutely.
Thanks.
Yeah, 100%.
So yeah, you said that did you used to do adult content, or was it more like the bikini barista?
It was like I
escorting?
was a bikini barista, and then as far as that escorting, I was more or less like a couple sugar daddies, but I consider it to be. Oh God, I have kids. That's kind of why I was like, but prostitution. You know what I mean? That's what I consider it to be, and yeah, being a bikini.
So like what she does. Allegedly.
Whatever. I don't.
Why are you looking? Bro, you know you do this shit. Why are you looking at me that way? Allegedly. Allegedly.
And yeah, you should regret it. And if you don't regret it, you become very calloused. You become very. I think you're selling your soul in order to.
But also not taking accountability. It's like a slippery slope, and it starts bleeding into other aspects of your life, and you make excuse after excuse after excuse, and then eventually you just do whatever you want. And not
Right,
what
but if
God
you don't
wants.
think that God judges you, then you're holding yourself to a different standard.
That's true.
And like I said, I don't think it has anything to do with God loving you. I just think like God has, if you're a Christian and you look at things from, biblical perspective, God has these rules and these things that we call sin in place to protect us.
And I will say in your defense, I don't think that your parents did a good job of teaching you that there are consequences for your actions, and that's why you don't think that God is going to judge you because your parents didn't judge you. I think that your parents failed in that. And
well, that's your opinion. Like, that doesn't really matter to me because I'm a very happy person. Like, I've never been happier in my life, and I love my parents.
You could be
I'm so
a serial
grateful for
killer
the way.
and be happy.
Well, I'm not, and I'm really grateful for the way my parents raised me and who I am today.
An escort and a lying.
I'm just very surprised because when not that I surround myself with a lot of sex workers or anything, but I see you and I'm like, I think you're absolutely stunning in the way that you present yourself, and it blows my mind. And the only thing I can think of, that it blows my mind that you're doing that. Brian, I don't need your side commentary, okay? And it blows my mind because the only thing I can think is you actually thoroughly enjoy it, but then it's the other hand because you're not taking ownership of something that is the white elephant in the room. And it
more attention. She gets no more attention. I gotta cut it off. She wants. This is exactly what she wants.
And maybe so. And maybe so.
Let me go find her video. We've played into her bullshit.
And you know what?
Almost looking at it.
And if that's it, then she enjoys what she does, and it's a business. It's got its business purposes, and we can say jokes on us. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day,
she bamboozled us all. Okay, back to your notes here.
We might get a $1,000, donation if you just admit it. I bet, right?
I mean, because you got the dupe smirk on your face. Like, literally, you're
But I thought you
right
just said
now.
that you would do photos for free, so what does $1,000 matter to
I
you?
was joking. Lighten up, Francis.
What's Francis?
No, you literally have the dupe smirk on your face.
You need to thank her.
You're
for
laughing
her
at all of
service.
us, girl.
Oh God, please don't.
Thank her for her service.
Yeah.
No, thank you for your service. Say
Thank you
it.
for your service.
Say it like you mean it. Say it with your chest.
Thank you for your service.
You're
Or don't
welcome.
say it with your chest. Let's keep those away. Okay. All right, going over to you.
Never. Seriously, I'm not being sarcastic.
Okay. You ever look at somebody and you're like, there's just nothing behind the eyes?
I actually
look-
thought you were going to like me when I came on here.
You thought what?
I thought you were going to like me, like as a person.
Oh my gosh.
Hold on.
I like you. You haven't rage quit, and you've been taken.
I'm not enraged at all.
No, you haven't just quit. And you're taking a heat.
No, I think
I don't
what the
dislike
point is
you
like you're getting
because of what
now,
you
so
do.
like holding your
I
own.
think it's good.
I think
It's good publicity for the show because
Surprise.
finally a panel that's
That's the
all
first time.
actually
Episode
interacting.
196.
Because I'm gonna say,
Wow, there's a lot of people
the last
talking
few
right
shows,
now. Yeah,
this
there's a
panel is
lot.
interacting as a whole. I mean,
This is what it's
not
about.
discrediting the show, but the last two
This is what I was saying before.
This is a really good
we need to move on.
panel.
I know we gotta move on. We gotta move on.
You're
It's a
loving
great
this.
panel.
She loves it. This is what she's trying to
exactly
do.
what you wanted all night.
None of you guys
moving on,
understand me
moving
at
on.
all, and that's okay.
You don't understand yourself, lady.
If somebody
No, I
if somebody
do.
had a video of me online and
No,
then
wait,
I didn't
no,
know
this
it
is what she
was
wants.
No, let it go.
I'm saying-
Let it go. This is
We're already deep into it. It's done.
let me say it. If somebody had a video of me online and then I didn't know about it and then they brought it up at the table,
I wouldn't
would
be sitting at this.
absolutely
I would
gutted.
be freaking out.
But you're sitting there like smiling because this is what you wanted.
I'm just used to it. Like I'm just used to like people treating me like that. So.
Treating like you, like what? Like an escort?
No, like
a liar?
like judging me for like OF and stuff.
I don't
No,
judge
here's the
you.
crazy thing.
I don't think anyone was
here's the
judging on
crazy
that.
thing.
It was just a
judging
question,
you.
and now it's like it
If
seems
we
so
have
factual.
if we have an OF girl on and she's honest, even if she like disagrees with our viewpoints, worldview, if she's honest, that's 100% respectable. We've had women who, I mean, it's looking like the
Look at
evidence.
Desiree.
Hold on, the evidence is pointing allegedly towards you being a full-blown fucking escort. We've had women on who work at brothels who've had thousands miles of penis, and they come on and they're cool
Straight train.
and they're honest, and we show them respect. Maybe we joke about the mileage of the penis they've had, but that's the extent of it. But like to come on and lie,
You're a fucking liar. You're a fucking liar.
rebuked.
I just want to say,
You
I'm
Satan
personally not judging
lady.
you. A lot of my friends.
No, gotta move on. Okay, back
Moving
to you.
on. Okay, great.
Got back to you. You fucking spawn of Satan, you. Not you, her. So okay, you're a Christian.
Yes.
And your husband, he's not religious or Christian.
No, he's not.
You said he's got like 7 felonies from the past.
Yeah,
And
more
can be
than that.
pretty wild even
You don't
still.
have to read all that.
But very
Why
low body
write
count
it
by choice.
if you
I'm sorry,
don't want
it was in the
read?
notes. It was
Sorry.
in the notes.
Okay, go ahead.
You met him through his lawyer, who at the time I guess I was dating.
Wait,
Yeah.
And you said, I guess I was just with the lawyer for the money, being honest.
wait, you dated his
Lawyer. That's how.
Oh
So she was dating the lawyer, and then you met. He's a criminal defense attorney.
That's why you had 7 felonies.
Practicing criminal defense a lot, but yes, I met my husband through
Here's some crazy
The lawyer
shit.
who you were-
Lawyer.
His lawyer.
But, like, how?
His criminal defense lawyer.
Yeah,
Did you like walk into his
He
work,
was
be like,
the
"Here, honey, here's your lunch," and then
felony
you saw him?
charges. No, okay. I
But
have
she
a
made the
pa-
lawyer wait as well. The felon hit it straight away.
It could be. But you said you were with a lawyer for the money, to be honest?
Why
Yes,
did you date the lawyer?
it was a kind of sugar daddy-ish
okay.
situation.
Okay.
Ish.
Did he
then-
know this?
So technically,
He knew.
your now
Okay, okay,
husband
okay.
is
Well,
Wait, into my.
those men were paying you at the same time because he was paying the lawyer, and then the lawyer was paying you as a sugar daddy. So wow.
Wow, circle of life. Circle of life, right?
Can I ask why you didn't want that read?
Why didn't want
law-
Bray
the
brought
lawyer?
up?
Yeah.
Oh, because I'm a mom of
Right. But
kids.
then why did you text him? I'm just
Because I
curious.
was telling him this stuff before. I don't know about that part. I don't care about that part. I'm fine with that part. It
No,
was
you know
just
what-
the other stuff that I was hoping to not
But why
exactly.
did you don't ever put anything out to any podcast?
It doesn't matter that much. Obviously, I wouldn't have told him if I didn't think
I mean,
it
it
might.
came out in good graces, I would say.
I wouldn't have told him if I didn't think it might have come
Yeah.
out. But at the time, I was saying, hey, I used to do this, and it bothers me that so many people make it look glamorous.
Yeah.
But also, in
That person
fairness,
that you talked about.
you didn't want it coming out through the chat, right? If like somebody that was
Yeah,
watching
like I was
knew.
you
hoping,
didn't put
I was
something
hoping that
out,
maybe
and
like
then it
I was
comes
just
through the
like, oh, I
chat.
like your show, and I just wish that I could see people more like me on there, but not me.
But you know what?
Oh,
Honestly,
man.
I commend
But that's
you.
okay.
Yeah,
I was just gonna say the
Like,
same
Back to
thing.
the notes.
incredibly brave.
Trying to get back to the notes here. You said one of the first things he ever told me is he had no interest in dating girls. This is your now husband, I believe.
Yeah.
We were pretty much all sluts and terrible people, lol. And he hadn't even looked twice at a girl in 5 years. So I was very intrigued. Was this after he called all women sluts or before?
Yeah, no, like one of our first interactions, like I went to his house and.
Did you have an ankle bracelet? Or what? Not the bracelet, the ankle monitor or whatever?
No, this was before. This was during
Before.
the case.
Okay,
And
sorry.
I was with a lawyer. Anyways, and yeah, he was just like, women are gross. He had a baby's mom that from 5 years, and he was like, I haven't been with a girl for 5 years. I don't like girls really because they're, and he's like, especially
Wait,
girls
like,
in our.
He doesn't like girls as in he likes.
No, as in
Men?
he didn't like. Okay, so he.
He was hurt. He was like hurt by somebody.
Yeah, his baby's mom
he's straight.
left him.
He's straight, just to be clear.
100%.
Okay, just,
yeah.
That's what I was assuming. I just wanted
Yeah, well, 1,000,000%.
Okay.
Yeah. So his original first baby's mom had left him and dipped out and left him with 2 daughters. One of them was like 2 or 3 weeks old at the time. And, so after that, he just pretty much was like, I have my daughters, I have my girls, and I'm not interested in women at all. And I'm like, okay. I wasn't trying to.
Is he still his lawyer? That's what I was. Okay.
No.
I was like, that's maybe why I got the felonies.
This was like over a very.
But did the lawyer find out?
Yeah. What? That we got together? Yeah.
What happened?
Well, essentially, me and my husband didn't get together until after the lawyer lost the case. And my husband went to jail for.
There's an episode of NCIS. Who got murdered?
And he lost the case.
He lost the case for my husband, and my husband thought he did it like kind of on purpose, because he kind of knew that we had
the lawyer who you were dating lost the case intentionally because he knew that you were seeing.
Well, I wasn't seeing him yet, but I think he had an indication that I liked him.
Were you cheating on him, or you talked about it before you got with the?
I wasn't cheating on him, but I just liked. He could tell that I was interested.
When we sat on this table, I never thought
How
all
do
this
you go
would
from
come
dating
out
a lawyer to interacting with one of his
Everyone's got
clients?
baggage.
Criminal defense.
Okay, so as I said, I have a past. The lawyer knew that I had an issue with substance abuse, and that's how I met my husband.
I don't understand why the criminal defense lawyer would introduce.
Wait, were you the
y'all knowing your
lawyer's?
past.
Were you the lawyer's
She was dating the
client as well?
No.
Or no?
She was
Okay.
dating the lawyer.
I was dating him.
Did you
So
know?
there's- okay.
Did you meet the husband through the lawyer?
Yeah, the lawyer knew that I had an issue with substance abuse, and he was like, "Hey, I have this client."
No, you're lying. No.
And he definitely does that stuff.
And he
so
thought it was a good idea to introduce y'all.
What a guy.
I don't think he understood.
Whether you are a lawyer, I'm
Really,
really
client
sorry.
referrals right
He
there.
understood that
Stupid.
there would be any possibility whatsoever that I would.
That guy's
So-
punching the air
That's
right
so
now.
muddy. If
Yeah,
I
I
were,
knew that.
Do we know if he's okay? Do we know the lawyer's okay?
I have no idea. I'm sure he's fine.
I can't
The amends is
understand
crazy.
being a lawyer and introducing
Oh,
criminals
here's my
to
client.
someone
We're
you're-
both. You guys both have, addiction problems.
This is my girlfriend, who is
Yeah.
also a
Really?
criminal.
Me
Y'all
and
have
my
that in common.
husband?
Let me
Yeah,
introduce
that's
y'all.
crazy.
Like, were you like kicking it at the office and you saw your now husband walk in?
No,
and you,
okay,
And you were like,
so my-
God damn, bro, let me. cut me
No,
a
what
piece of that.
actually happened
Fucking-
is we met in the Red Robin parking lot for the first time ever.
Why?
We did a
How?
deal.
Oh.
my God.
Red Robin parking lot.
Met
It
in
was
the
love
Red
at first
Robin parking
sight.
lot. After he's like, oh, maybe you ex-lawyer guy.
The ex-lawyer said that my ex,
He was, like, trying to be
the
nice,
lawyer,
like, oh, meet
was
someone
like,
else who
he
else
can
is an
hook you
addict.
up.
Wait,
Oh,
he
what
was
the-
trying to give you
Drugs?
Whoa.
Yes.
Oh,
Wait.
I thought he was like trying
Who
to.
has a
get you,
better
like,
story than
Oh no, she wins. She wins. He
That's
wins.
the American justice system. These are who
Understand
are
what you're gonna
representing.
hear.
Whoever
So
this
I don't
lawyer
feel
is,
bad
he
for
needs
him
to
at
be
that point.
disbarred.
Your lawyer should not. Who
Your lawyer should be disbarred.
would put their
This
guy
girlfriend
should be
in a
disbarred.
situation
yeah,
like
but
that?
I don't want
That's-
to talk about anything about that because that's not any of my business at this point.
Maybe it was a cuck. The lawyer.
What is that?
Like he wanted to be cucked by one of his criminal
That's
defense.
the guy
The
that
guy
gets off.
that gets off on having a.
I think what it
another
was
guy.
is like he genuinely knew that I was, an addict, and he was just trying to get like points or something
What
by
a
like, oh
dumbass.
hey, I've got this client that would be
no.
a good.
That man didn't really
replacement
like
for
you.
me?
What the
He was
lawyer?
gonna- yeah, he
no client. That,
Oh.
Red Robin parking lot.
Met
It was
in the
love
Red
at first
Robin parking
sight.
lot. After he's like, oh, maybe you ex-lawyer guy.
the ex-lawyer said that my ex,
He was, like, trying to
the
be nice,
lawyer,
like, oh, meet
was
someone
like,
else who
he
else
can
is an
hook you
addict.
up.
Wait,
Oh,
wait,
what
he was
the-
trying to give you
Drugs?
Whoa.
Yes.
Oh,
Wait.
I thought he was like trying
Who
to.
has
get
a
you,
better
like,
story?
Oh no, she wins. She wins. He
That's
wins.
the American justice system. These are who
Understand
are
what you're gonna
representing.
hear.
Whoever
So
this
I don't
lawyer
feel
is,
bad
he
for
needs
him
to
at
be
that point.
disbarred.
Your lawyer should not. Who
Your lawyer should be
would
disbarred.
put their
This guy
girlfriend
should be
in a
disbarred.
situation
yeah,
like
but
that?
I don't want to
That's-
talk about anything about that because that's not, that's not any of my business at this point.
Maybe it was a cuck. The lawyer.
what is that?
Like he wanted to be cucked by one of his criminal
That's
defense.
the guy
The
that
guy
gets off.
that gets off on having a.
I think what it
another
was
guy.
is like he genuinely knew that I was, an addict, and he was just trying to get like points or something
What
by
a
like, oh
dumbass.
hey, I've got this client that would be
no.
a good.
That man didn't really
replacement
like
for
you.
me?
What the
He was
lawyer?
gonna- yeah, he
No,
didn't
I didn't
like
really
you.
like him either, though.
The story is wild. Yo, chat, what do you think about the story? That's crazy.
I'd say lawyer's fault now. You shouldn't have put someone in a position where they're just
I
alone
think
in a Red
everyone
Robin
is
lot.
in fault for their own actions.
We met.
That's. I think everyone has a part to play for sure.
Was it nighttime or daytime?
It was nighttime
Ooh,
when we
even
first
worse.
met.
Was like the parking lot? Did it have those like flickering lights where the lights were all fucked up?
It was very ghetto.
She was in a trench.
Yeah.
If I can say that word. It was very.
Was there
yeah.
somebody like ODing behind the dumpster?
No,
too?
it wasn't like
That felon must have had really is. Imagine like knowing he's being charged and then he still gets you.
Yeah,
that's
and
crazy.
I
Over a
thought
lawyer
the
too.
first time I met him, well, he thought I was like working for the cops, and I thought he was gonna jack me. That was like the first time that we met.
Yes. What a beautiful way to
This is
meet.
some Shakespeare love story shit right here. Well, so okay, you said you were used to simps. This is after, you know, he said all these things. But you said you were used to simps, and he genuinely didn't want anything from me and had zero interest
Yeah, except money and as a connect.
for drugs.
Yeah. And I had a policy too, like I'm not gonna date dealers.
You were buying illicit substances from him.
Yes.
From the lawyer?
No. From my husband.
Wait, is that why your lawyer got you linked up? Because you were trying to score?
Yeah.
Oh.
2024 love stories go crazy.
I thought it was more wholesome, like.
That's what I thought you were supposed to drop the bomb.
Oh, okay, I missed that part.
They
The lawyer was like, I got a client who can
Yeah.
score you some.
Yes.
Holy shit, that's.
That's why I said he did
Like
not
I said, I
like
stand behind my statement. He needs to get this part.
Hold on, I'm gonna send something crazy for this one.
I was gonna say something, but I
Just
won't.
destroy the whatever podcast. Okay, let's see. When we finally did go out together on our first date, which basically only happened because he was pissed at the lawyer initially, we got pulled over and we both got arrested.
Oh my
Yes, that actually happened. Yes.
Date.
Story time.
You did
Arrested
Oh my
Yes, that actually happened. Yes.
for this one.
I was gonna say something, but I won't.
Destroy the whatever podcast. Okay, let's see. When we finally did go out together on our first date, which basically only happened because he was pissed at the lawyer initially, we got pulled over and we both got arrested.
Oh my
Yes, that actually happened. Yes.
Date.
Story time.
You did a lot of judging, girls. I have this story.
Okay.
How long have y'all been together?
Like 12, 13 years.
Wait, there's more. I had a warrant. They let him go. I pocketed all his cash. He set on his dash in his car and bailed myself out of jail a couple days later. With his money, he was waiting
My
outside.
husband?
Hold on, let me just. He was waiting outside the jail for me at midnight. When I finally got out, we were boyfriend girlfriend after that, and I cleaned up my life for him. What was your warrant for?
Probably possession. And then I just didn't go to court for it.
Stop it. Get some help.
Damn, this is okay. There's a lot we could get into, but it would be better with him. Maybe
Oh,
we
yeah,
should
see,
have. We should have
that's
had
why I
him.
was
We should have
trying to
maybe had him
tell
on the show.
But it's okay.
Couples episode, maybe round 2. At times, he's solely supported our family. At times, I have. We've been together 11 years, married 6. He is a very uncensored opinion person.
That was me trying
Yeah,
to
yeah,
pitch him to come on
Okay.
with me.
Yeah, it could be
And your
interesting.
children are
Is
all
he?
with
Is
him?
he here?
Right, currently?
Yeah.
No, he's got
Your-
kids
your
in
5
Washington.
kids?
We have 5th on the
Yeah.
way. Yeah, and then he has 2 daughters from a previous relationship.
That's crazy.
That's really crazy.
But, you know, there's a point, there's a moral. That's part of it, for
Wait, can I
sure.
ask, what does he do now?
He is a carpenter, foreman in the union.
That's
Okay.
respect.
Awesome.
That's respect.
And he's had a lot of good jobs.
Did you
even
guys
while he was-
recover together? I know this.
Yeah, I got into recovery first, and then he eventually did too.
Cool.
That's sweet.
That's sweet. I like that.
Okay. Let's see. Crazy, unique dating stories. My husband got arrested. First date. Oh, you told. Okay, you said that. Marriage, hooking up right away when you may have had a promiscuous past. Oh, these were disagreements. So marriage, you have a disagreement there. What's your disagreement there?
Oh, with you on marriage.
just
Just
like-
because like my husband has the same viewpoint as you, and I just think like
And
so.
then, oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Oh, so like I said, I told him, well, I want to get married to you. Like, I love you. And that's really important for me. And I value that. And he was like, well, it's not happening. And I was like, okay. So then like 3 years later, he did. And he says like, he won't really say that it, and because he's still not religious, you know, but he says it definitely
You
hits
guys,
differently, I guess, you know?
The marriage hits
Yeah,
differently?
yeah, like it's just different. It's different. It's more of a different type of bond than just, you know.
And so and if I recall correctly, like you stopped having sex with him because you're like, we need to get married, kind of.
No.
Well,
no.
for 3 weeks you stopped having sex.
No, that's not what happened. So
happened?
I got sober and
Yep.
he was still not. And then, you know, we weren't together. It's not that I didn't want to be with him or he didn't even want to be with me, but like your priorities and your values obviously change. And I just couldn't be with him while he was doing all that. And then when he got sober is when I said, you know, we linked back up and I was like, I want to be with you and I want to get married to you. I just don't want to do this unless I know for sure that that's
Right.
where we're going to be.
Are you religious? You're Christian,
I
right?
am,
Yeah.
yes.
But so you're disagreeing as far as marriage goes. I don't know. I really, if a girl came to me and was like, I was dating her and she's like, Brian, gives me an ultimatum, you got to get married to me. Are you guys familiar with the Pantera song, critically acclaimed Pantera song, Walk?
Mm-hmm.
You know Pantera? Really? Gen Z, 18-year-old, 20-year-old listens to Pantera? Okay, that's good props. Walk. Walk. I'd say like, okay, oh my God, this is so cringe, I'm sorry. I would play. Oh my God, I don't even know where I was going to start.
I don't know.
But so
I would play the Pantera song "Walk." Goodbye.
So
I'm not
here's-
marrying you, chick.
Here's
Sorry.
the thing. My husband said, I'm not marrying you. And I said, okay, well, I hope you change your mind. And we stayed together for 3 years after that. And then eventually one day he's like, okay, it's time to get married. And I didn't have to like push it or convince him or anything, but I convinced him that I'm committed to him and I love him. So basically it's not so much like I disagree with you. I just think that any girl that would, I'm encouraging that if a girl did care and whatever, and that was important to her, that it's not necessarily 100% off the table.
Wait, for me?
Yeah.
Oh, it's 100%. It's 100% off the table, unless she makes more than me. Then it's on the table.
Well,
no prenup.
I'm just saying that's what they all say.
But see, I don't really
Well,
think
you do
that's
have
a
a
good
good point.
dating strategy, though.
Well, she actually does have a good point. Like, a lot of dudes will say certain things, think certain things, but a lot of guys, they're one blowjob away from going back to the plantation. I'm fucking telling you. These guys could be the most, I'm so red pill, bro. A lot of these dudes, they're one BJ away from back to the plantation. So, but me,
What does that mean exactly?
so it's like guys will be like, I will, I have these XYZ expectations of a woman and I'm not going to tolerate certain behavior. And, or like there's guys who are like black pill, I don't know if you guys know what this is, or like MGTOW, where they're like, I'm swearing off women, blah, blah, blah. But then like a girl comes along and treats them well, treats them nice. So they're one BJ away from going back to the plantation. And the plantation being
A relationship.
having a loving relationship.
As if that's a bad thing.
That's a bad thing.
Or just being at the behest of women.
But like my
Yes,
point,
yeah.
I guess, is like there is compromise, and a woman can show her value and her worth to a man and subtly change his mind in certain things, especially over time. You know what I mean? Like she doesn't have to be like, you're gonna marry me or I'm gonna walk away and then he's gonna walk away. You know what I mean? Like you can subtly convince somebody that, okay, maybe I value you in our relationship enough that I know marriage is super important to you and you've shown your commitment to me and that you'll be with me even if we don't get married,
Yeah.
so that I'm willing to give you that.
Right, but I could just turn this around on the woman and be like, well, if you really are willing to be so committed to me, then you won't have to get married to me. That's how you show your commitment to me, is by not needing marriage.
And that is what I did for 3 years. And then my husband decided, okay, I think I do want to marry you.
I will marry a billionaire without a prenup. I'll do that. That's fair game. So, let's see, hooking up right away when you may have had a promiscuous past. I think we already touched on that.
Yeah, we're good on that.
Flaws in the physical rating scale. What are those?
Oh, I just think it's really hard to objectively rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10. I don't know. I mean, I think about it like, I don't know. I'm from Washington State. Washington State, if you were going to rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, is probably a 10. So are some parts of California. Pacific Northwest, have you been there? It's beautiful. You know what I mean? Not Seattle specifically, but Mount Rainier and, whatever. The Pacific Northwest. And that might not be your gig, but I'm just saying, like, so are certain aspects of Florida.
Shit, he was ready,
different.
nigga.
And or California. You know what I mean? They're so completely opposite
He was ready.
of each other. So I think it just depends so much on, like, the nature of the person that's looking at. Because I've seen so many guys on here be like, oh, Anna de Armas, she's a 10, she's the one. And I'm like, I don't think that. You don't think that. You know what I mean? Obviously, there are certain aspects that we can all say certain things are beautiful. I just think it needs to get a lot more nuanced. I just think there's so much.
Hold on. So we have something on this actually. Austin, you're gonna pull up. Here, hold on. I'm actually, wait. One sec. I'm getting it. I'm gonna send it to you in the private chat. So, I mean, there's some objectivity when it comes to physical attractiveness and beauty. If you can pull that one up, Austin. So this is from a subreddit called True Rate Me, and they do pretty interesting in-depth analysis. Oh, can you just open a new tab so we have the whole thing? Okay. Guys, like the video. Just hit the like button, por favor. All right, so scroll up. Wait, is this wait. This is the women's rating primer. Can you make it bigger? Scroll big. Big. We can't read. Oh, really? Click on it. There we go. Zoom it out now. Okay. Bigger, please. Okay. Step-by-step rating guide. So you have, we won't read the whole thing, but facial harmony, mid-face ratio, eye area, skin, features, bones, the rest. Scroll down a bit. Okay, so you have facial harmony. Scroll down. Mid-face ratio. Keep going. Feline, hunter eyes, feline, innocent eyes. Scroll down. There's a lot of analysis here. Skin, features, face shape, nose, lips, etc. Bones. Bro, wait, go back up. Go back up to the bones. Zygomatic bones? maxilla, man. Bro, the analysis here is crazy. Scroll down. Okay, scroll down. Oh, that's it. Okay. So
there should be an app where you put your face in it, and they can.
There might be actually.
Yeah.
We should do.
I've
one.
seen it.
Anyways, there is certainly objectivity when it comes to physical beauty, but you wrote primary victim of war. Was there a disagreement there on this?
Oh, no, that wasn't a disagreement with you.
You wanted to
that
talk
was
about
a
it, though.
disagreement with so many people that I hear say anything but men. And
Okay.
I feel like I have some good other reasons that I don't hear get brought up a lot. Because they'll be like, oh, well, men die. But it's like men also get their legs blown off. And then their wives leave them. And then they have PTSD. And then they're homeless on the street, living near like a VA and stuff like that. You see that. And it's like, no, in every instance, no matter what, I think men 100% are the primary victim of war. So that was my...
And then you said, wait, do you have a main opposition toward age gap relationships?
Yes, I do. With
Okay.
that one.
And you said, but you do disagree with people saying it's easier for older men to manipulate younger women, or do you agree with that?
So no, I have a disagreement with age gap relationships. And then I also do think that it's easier for younger women to manipulate older men.
Oh, it's okay. It's easier for younger women to manipulate older
But I
men.
do still have disagreements with age gap relationships.
So what's your objection to the age gap thing? And going around the table, let me open it up to the panel. Age gap relationships, have an issue with it? Would you date somebody older than you, like decently older than you?
I think it depends because my dad is like 35, so I wouldn't date somebody like that old. But
Wait, your dad's 35?
Your dad is 35?
Wait, you're 20?
36, 30, I don't know.
You don't know you don't know your dad's age?
He was born in 1986. I know that.
So he is.
Oh, wow, he's young.
So,
Yeah.
wait, no, so he's 38.
He's
30,
38.
38, 39.
20.
So
He had you when he was 18.
So I would have trouble dating somebody who's like my dad's age. But I think other people are free to do what they want.
38, 39? Okay. Objections to age gap relationships? Yes, no?
No, I'm fine with it.
No.
No.
No, I think they actually.
Damn, you're hella far from the mic.
I know.
That's crazy.
It's my back.
That's crazy how that happened.
My back. I know. I'm sitting here. I know. It's my back. I'm sorry.
You have a nicer chair, Brian.
Yeah, we just sit here. I think that they actually can be beneficial, but I think that it depends on what stage of life you are. If you're 18 and somebody 40 wants to date you, it's a little bit. And if it doesn't matter, it doesn't matter if it's a woman who's older or a man who's older. I just think there's such an imbalance in terms of life experiences and just their development. I just give the kid a chance to have his brain develop. No, it's like have the brain develop. Your brain doesn't fully develop until you're 25.
Isn't this debunked? I think
Just leave the kids alone until they're 25.
You mean adults? Do you mean adults? Why'd you say kids?
Because your brain, to me, you're a kid until your brain is fully cooked. Okay,
So-
and that's 25.
Your frontal lobe isn't fully
Okay,
developed
so
until a
should people
certain
not
age.
be able to vote until they're 25?
You know what? That's an argument. That's an argument.
Should people not be able to
No,
drink
I think
until they're
that
25?
I think waiting till you're 25 to vote.
Should they not be able to sign a legally binding contract until they're 25?
Fuck!
That could be argued. Yeah. I mean, listen, we're living a lot longer now. Like the age of majority hasn't changed since when? And we are now living until 80, 90 years old. So I don't know. I don't think it's that bad to change it. Why not?
Okay.
So what's the parameter on your age bracket for where there is a differential between what age is too high or too low?
Well, I think that if you are 18 and the person who is interested in you is 45, I think there's some experiential gaps. There's maturity.
Both ways, man or woman?
But let me just say this, though. I just think that it just depends. My father was 17 years older than my mom. My guy is 13 years older than me. I'm not against it. I'm saying when there's a huge gap. So in your
So
20s
you're
and 30s,
saying
you're trying to find
situational
yourself.
gaps.
Yeah. So if you're in your late teens and you're in your early 20s, these are your major growth and development times. And
Okay,
so I think that you should be able to experience life.
And then did you lay out your arguments for this?
No, so I don't really necessarily have a moral argument. I just think that it's very...
Just gives you the ick?
No, not at all. I think it's very ideal for a man and a woman to both marry somewhat younger and stay together. Because I just think oh my goodness, if I had dated a guy that was 50 when I was 20, then by the time, yes, I can give him children, but then he's gonna be a decrepit old man. He can't play with the kids the same way. You know what I mean? He can't go and do, I'm not saying 50 is, but by the time the kid is 20 or whatever, he's on his deathbed. You know what I mean?
So, I think, so are you approaching it from what's most optimal?
Yeah,
What's most
I just
optimal?
think it's most, and a lot of people say reasons why they agree and why they think age gap relationships are good, and I can see those points, but I just think seeing my husband playing with our kids and seeing even just in the past 5 years, he skateboarded, of course, and stuff like that a lot, and each year those things do get more challenging. You know what I mean? So
That's valid.
doing all those things with your boys or with your kids, I think it's good for men to have kids young and for women to have kids young and for them to stay together and raise the kids young.
I mean, I actually don't disagree with this, that probably the most optimal relationship dynamic will be when people are closer in age. But I don't think there's anything wrong with relationships where there is an age gap. But I do think it's probably most optimal when the age is the same.
Yeah, it doesn't give me the ick. And like, okay, my dad is divorced, and if he were to marry somebody slightly older than me or whatever, I'd be like, go ahead, like, go for it, Dad. That's great for you. But that's because he's divorced. You know what I mean? Like, I think it's more ideal for a man and a woman.
Wait, is it more optimal? It's more optimal for the woman. Wait, hold on. Let me think this one through. You go ahead while I ponder this.
I was going to say, I think it's most optimal for the man to be 5 to 10 years older.
Yeah, 4 or 5.
Yeah, just because he's had more time to develop resources and had more time to become a better leader and a better member of society. And then for a woman, I don't think that's necessarily too relevant when it comes to having a family.
Yeah,
I think that youth is a good thing.
Yeah, I think if a guy marries or if a guy meets a girl young and doesn't have those resources, I don't think anybody should discourage him from wanting to marry her.
Like getting young and having kids broke is fine. I don't have a problem with that. But I'd say optimally the guy would be a little bit more.
Yeah, I can say, okay, so I'm 36. I've had some younger guys approach me for dating.
Jason MILF.
And the thing is they can't lead me because I have more life experience than them. Mm-hmm. And I can do my best to support them, but it always creates power difference. Yeah, and so it's like trying to follow someone.
You can't really respect the guy. If you feel like you're leading and you have more experience, you're making decisions.
Yeah, absolutely.
I don't necessarily agree with that. I've dated younger men that.
I'm not saying they can't. I'm saying what I've seen is a lack of maturity. But whenever those same guys date a younger girl, she's even less mature when he has more life experience, so he can lead her, even though he's not exactly where he needs to be, because he has more experience than her. It just kind of flows better. He has more respect.
I think
that it depends.
What's most optimal for the man is to date like. If he's 30, would be to date like between 20 and 25.
Yep.
But what might be most optimal for the woman, assuming she can find this sort of relationship she wants at this age, I do think it would actually be most optimal. I feel like I'm almost arguing against myself here. To date a guy 1-2 years older than her.
Yeah, or
I don't know
like
if that makes sense, but like just thinking about it.
I feel like 4 is a sweet spot.
Can we go around and ask for the people who are single what they think the most challenging thing about dating in this dating climate?
Well, I got to stay on the age gap thing for a little bit here, but we can get to that. So let's just even, for those of you who think that or do have some objections to age gap relationships, we can actually just go ahead and grant your objections.
I have an objection.
Well, hold on. So I'd like to hear, like, those of you who do object to age gap relationships, can you make a compelling argument in terms of the benefit to the man for why he should date, say, a 35-year-old over a 25-year-old? That's what I would like to hear. Go ahead.
I don't have an argument for that. I would argue that it's better to date a younger woman, especially if you value having a family and reproducing. Because from a biological standpoint, like, younger women reproduce better, I think.
Mm-hmm. Do you have anything? You?
No, I can't make an argument for the man. Like I said, if my dad wanted to date somebody significantly younger than him, I would be like, yeah, that's great for you. For her, though, she just has to know, he's going to get older every year. And that's, if that's what you want, that's what you want.
What was the thing that you wanted to come in on then?
I think the only time I think that there's something wrong with dating someone who is a lot younger is when there's no intention of marriage. So a lot of these guys, these older guys, are like, I want an innocent woman. And they're like, that's why I want to date a young woman, but they're not marrying that woman.
What's wrong with that?
Because they're like, well, if they plan on giving her children, if she doesn't want kids.
What if she does want kids?
And he's just going to give her kids and not marry her?
What's wrong with that?
That's terrible.
Why is that terrible?
I wouldn't concede to that. I mean, people can do what they want, but I would not want to have a child out of wedlock.
Okay. Well, what if she's fine with it?
Well, if she's fine with it, then 2 adults can do what 2 adults do.
Right, but you seem, even if she's open to it, you still would object to a man who doesn't want to get married, pursuing a woman who's, he's 30, she's 20, something like that.
If she's not interested in marriage, so I think that young girls, I don't want to say are more easily manipulated. They are more malleable, which isn't a bad thing, especially not for a man. But I feel like he's robbing her of the marriage and the kids and all of that if he has no intentions of doing that. Now, if she genuinely does not want that, then that's on her. But I think a lot of young girls will be like, oh, yeah, I don't want that. And then later on regret it, that they didn't do it that way.
Yeah, I don't think the burden of responsibility is really on the guy there, because a lot of young chicks just want to go on boats and stuff, you know? They just want to go on boats and go traveling, and they get some older sugar daddy, and that's what they do. And then if they regret it later, it's like you should have had some foresight.
Well, that's kind of why I said too. I think that older men can sometimes be more easily manipulated instead of the other way around. Because when I was a younger woman and had a lot of older men hitting on me, I would kind of look at them like, granted, I wasn't in the best state of mind, but kind of like, these guys are like suckers. You know what I mean? And they're so like, oh, you're so cute and pretty and innocent. And it's like, you know what I mean? Like, girls are never really like that. I'm not saying that they aren't, but I'm just saying, like, I remember thinking like they were almost more gentlemanly than guys your age that would be more like, look at you as, they look at you like you're a young, innocent girl. You know what I mean? And like, guys your age look at you like a hookup or whatever.
But to your point, right? You just said like, oh, women in that younger age bracket are looking to be like on boats, partying, doing that stuff. So let's say that you have a guy between 25 and 30, and he's looking at women in the dynamic of 20 to 25, because that's what the ideal, and that's like when women are in their prime. But those women, statistically now, are not getting married and wanting to have kids because they're delaying that.
I think that the majority of them are completely not relationship material. Like, we walked around the streets last night of Santa Barbara in the IRL, and there wouldn't be one single one of those girls that we met last night that
You guys should do it in Newport Beach.
You know?
Well, I mean,
Tried in Venice Beach.
So I guess that's my point is, right? Like, you're looking for the woman, not necessarily like you, because you said...
But you do get like girls in that age bracket who are more switched on and who do have better intentions.
Dime in a dozen, for sure.
Yeah.
let's see. So, shit, I had a follow-up on that. But you were making a point, like, also, women, they're more socially attuned than men. So this idea, like, I feel like women can navigate social situations. Like, isn't that a thing? Like, women are more mature. They mature faster. They mature at a younger age, mentally or whatever. So all this stuff about, like, these older guys taking advantage of younger women, like, women are way more socially calibrated than men.
I've sometimes looked at an older, yeah, exactly. I knew it was coming. I've sometimes looked at people and been like,
okay, sorry, go ahead.
I've looked at people and,
okay, I'm sorry, go ahead.
You done?
I'm done.
I've looked at people and been like, oh, you're just kind of a money bag. Like, I could get you. Like, I have done that, and I'm being honest. I was shopping at Erewhon, and some guy comes out, like an older guy. He looks at me. He goes, do I know you from somewhere, whatever, starts hitting on me, and then he hands me $100 and said, can I buy you a smoothie? And like, it's just
that's all it takes?
No, I gave my mom's number. Sometimes when I'm not interested in a guy, I'll
give
just,
your mother's number.
She knows it's a joke. We're like close. She just like it's just as a joke.
My mom would kill me.
Oh no, it's just a joke.
To be honest.
So then the guy, older guys sometimes just wanna, he calls my mom. She goes, I don't know her, and then he goes, well, you sound kind of cute too. Can I get with you too? My mom on the phone, like just.
Bro was just out here looking for some.
Yeah.
What about younger guys and older women?
I actually think this is an interesting
Sugar
one.
mama.
Whenever I see guys who get swindled by older chicks, I always think.
Why did you say swindled though?
Well, because look at Ian Gary, for example, who's a UFC fighter. He's like a 26-year-old dude who's shacked up with like a 40-year-old woman. And if he wants to do that, I mean, by all means. But I think that young guys who have never been in a situation where they have a lot of options, if they get an attractive older woman, she can pretty easily wrangle him with sex. You know, an inexperienced guy, and especially a guy like that who's coming up and who's going to be a world champion one day. I really think that like he got swindled. And there's also who's the One Direction guy who's dating the older girl as well.
One Direction?
Yeah.
Are you talking about Chris? Is he talking
One
about
of the One Direction guys is no, it's not. It's another one. He's dating Cheryl Cole.
I don't know.
Who?
It's on social media.
By the way,
But there's also
we got the Crucible raid. Hey, Andrew, I don't know if you're tuning in, but Andrew, I hope you had a good stream, man. That's Andrew Wilson.
Andrew Wilson, I'm not mad. I'm disappointed not to see you.
There's a number of people
Andrew,
that also are into
good
MILFs.
to see you, Crucible.
What's wrong with that?
No, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. I'm saying you're saying swindle, but there's also guys that like that, like purposefully,
I think
like
that young
into it.
chicks have so many options that they're less likely to actually get manipulated by an older guy. Whereas I think young guys who can be much more easily manipulated by pussy.
Oh, for sure.
Isn't
I
that
don't
what everybody
disagree with
says
that.
about Aaron Taylor Johnson and that one lady he's dating?
Sorry.
Isn't that what everybody says?
Who the fuck is that guy?
Sorry, who?
How do you not know who that is?
Aaron Taylor, what?
Johnson, look him up. He's
Who
dating
the fuck is that guy?
He's dating like a 90-year-old lady, and he's like a very young, like attractive looking.
Well, that sounds like a fetish.
What about the president
Can't get
of
pregnant.
France?
Oh, yeah. Oh, Macron or whatever.
Yeah, isn't she like way?
She's
Yeah,
well, she was
whatever.
like the teacher.
Yeah,
she was
and-
the teacher or some shit. Like
Lana Del Rey's dating an older guy, and she said it's age gap autumn.
okay.
So
They've always got a freaking season for it, haven't they?
yeah, hot girl summer, Brad summer, age gap
But
autumn.
like, it's interesting this whole like easier to manipulate thing. But what's interesting to me, like if we look at the financial component of some relationships, who's more likely to be spending money on the other person? So like, wouldn't that be a metric by which we could determine who's more easy to manipulate? If you're able to sucker a guy out of like $100 dinner, $1,000 dinner at, what's that, Nobu or whatever the fuck it is, men spend way more on money than women ever spend on money. So this whole argument of easier to manipulate, men are so desperate for women, they're willing to spend hard-earned money. Women are not willing to, generally speaking, to spend money in pursuit of getting a man. So you could just make, you could just make the argument that men are easier to manipulate. They're so desperate that they're willing to spend money to get a woman. They're willing to spend money for their time, for their attention. Now, this is getting into the realm of prostitution, but women don't have this level of desperation. Like, women, y'all can just go get some dick. You can get some male attention. Men, they're so, like, for you, how desperate would you have to feel to be like, damn, I gotta pay money to get some dick? But like, dudes do that.
Well, so I get with women too, as I've stated. So, well, like I'm saying, like if I go on a date with a girl, like it's not like a set, the guy's paying, obviously there's no guy. So I'm saying like, it's kind of, it's a different ballpark.
Right, but I guess what I'm trying to get at is that men are much more motivated to try to get female attention, whether it be romantic or sexual, that they're willing to pay for it, which opens, if men, like, if you are kind of like lukewarm about something, it's very hard to manipulate you. Like if you're kind of like, I could take it or leave it, it's very hard to manipulate that type of person. But if you're a dude and you're like, I am willing to throw my fucking life away for pussy, you can manipulate that guy. Yep. That's easy to manipulate. That level of desire, and men have a much higher sex drive. Men are much more motivated. Men are much more motivated than women are when it comes to this. So if you're more motivated, if you have a higher desire, you have a higher drive for something, then it's easier to manipulate you.
Yeah.
So all you women are fucking predators. You're all fucking predators. Even if you're dating a man your age, you're all fucking predators. Okay.
Did that feel cool?
What's that?
Did that feel cool?
What?
Did it feel cool?
Cool?
Yeah.
Did what feel cool? My little rant or whatever?
Yeah. You feel better?
I feel better now. Thanks,
good.
babe. Appreciate it.
Anytime.
So let's see. We got to get through your notes. So
okay.
You chill out, bro. Let's see. You said that you're a businesswoman who believes in traditional values, but thrust.
Okay, sometimes I use voice to text. Thirst. Sometimes it puts something that I.
Well, you said into independence because of choices I made at a young age.
Yeah, because of who I married and the things my ex-husband.
Okay, you said you could add some heat to the podcast because my comments tend to get a lot of different reactions. Lol. The fact that everyone wants more than they offer. You said
yes.
People aren't self-aware and know what they bring to the table or relationship. In the current dating climate, men want traditional women without being a traditional man, and women want to be kept without being traditional women.
Yep.
Everyone seems to want more than they can offer. You're a big fan of intentional, rotational dating.
Yes.
Without physical intimacy.
Yes.
And that seems to get most men irritated because I'm a single mom. Despite the fact my ex-husband proposed after 6 months, no physical intimacy, and my son is from my sadly failed marriage. When you say rotational dating, what do you mean?
So that kind of goes back to what y'all were talking about, how you have that standard that if by the second date she's not cutting off all men.
Wait. Let me triple down on this. Okay. It's not that she has to cut off the men that she's already seeing on the second date. I don't want any dudes in the picture to begin with.
Okay.
So that's even another layer.
And you can have that standard.
Sure.
But women can also say, until you have shown me that you are worth dropping all prospects, I am not going to be exclusive with you. I'm
back to the streets you go.
and that's fine. And that's fine. But that's why I say without physical intimacy, because you can't say that and then be sleeping with a guy. Just like you said, there are some women who will sleep with a guy and then be dating other guys. Of course, that's 304 behavior. But but here's the other thing, because I know you've mentioned this. For me personally, I do not expect dinner dates. We can go and get coffee. We can go to the park. We can go and do things that don't necessarily cost a lot of money. Just getting to know someone. Yeah.
Okay.
Just like a hike. Like a hike date would be awesome. But getting to know someone.
I'm more of a beach guy, to be honest.
A hike date sounds like a really good way to get murdered. So I'm all
Anyways, continue. Go ahead, continue.
Well, maybe not a first date. There's this one hiking trail.
Wait, so you do rotational dating though?
Yeah.
So
well,
like,
right
you're
now,
in a
I'm
relationship.
not. Huh?
You're in a wait.
Single.
No, you're single, right?
Yeah.
But so you have a roster,
Not currently, no.
but you've had a roster before. How big was the roster?
Oh God. With guys who are like genuinely intent, like, because you know how you have people just message. Well, no, okay, guys don't typically have that, but women always have men messaging them, right? But out of the guys who are genuinely trying to get to know me, maybe 3, sometimes 5, but that's just getting to know. That's talking. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And you don't have to agree, but that's just how why would I commit to someone I don't know?
I thought a roster was more like sex.
Okay,
It could be, yeah. But wait, question. So have you ever gone on a date and then the next day you went on a date with somebody else?
Yes.
Have you ever been on 2 dates in the same day with like different guys?
I believe so.
Yeah, see, that's just like,
Okay,
imagine,
hold on. And I know-
hey,
and
look, people do it. I'm
I
just saying,
wouldn't be able to go.
imagine
I
like
wouldn't be able
first
to do
date,
that.
this is,
Yeah.
oh my God, I really like this girl. And then you find out right after you gave her like the ass out hug, because she's like kind of playing coy or whatever. You give her the ass out hug. Oh, it was a really great date. Let's do it again. Here's your doggy bag that I paid for. She went out on a date with another guy right after you. Bro, back to the streets. She goes. Back. She belongs to the streets.
And I get what you're saying, and I do understand what you're saying. And when I think I heard you on another podcast explain that, and I was like, okay, I see what you mean by that. But I am a single mom. I don't get a lot of free time. So, and sometimes guys cancel. So when it comes to first date,
But okay, so
Do you have a backup plan in place if they
it's not
cancel?
a backup
But I don't
plan.
get
There's
it. Look.
2 separate dates planned.
This whole,
In the same day?
okay.
Yeah.
So this
I
whole
could
roster
never.
thing.
Way
That's
past my mental bandwidth.
I wouldn't be able to.
But this whole roster thing, right? People make it out when I say, okay, I strongly prefer a woman who's not involved with another guy, strongly prefer a woman who, after the first date, she cuts it off if she is like talking or dating another guy not sleeping with, because that's an immediate deal breaker for me. I get so much pushback, but I think like, okay, let's actually break this down. So there's 52 weeks in a year. If you went on 1 date a week, that's 52 men in a year. Now, and so like, let's say you go on a first date, you don't like the guy. Next week, you go on another date with another guy. You could do 52 first dates in a year without having to like simultaneously be like dating 3 dudes at the same time. Look, I know it's not, back in the 1950s, a chick would like maybe go on 3 first dates and that 3rd dude's the one she marries and stays with her entire life. Now people got to go on like 300 first dates before they, God damn, bro, Desmond, your chicken smells like shit. I'm sorry.
300 first dates. Why?
I thought somebody farted. The chicken.
Yeah, I think Brian's
And it's
point's
rude.
pretty easy. Like, he doesn't want to be dating a girl who's dating. And it's like hire fast, fire fast. If you date somebody, go on 1 or 2 dates, 3 dates over a course of a few weeks. And if you don't like them, drop them and don't be dating people in between.
Yeah, if you don't like me on the 2nd or 3rd date, cut it off and then move on to the next guy.
Wait, can I ask something?
Sure.
So are you looking for somebody that's like just solely interested in pursuing?
Oh. Shit.
See you soon. I will bring. I'm here. Sleep well.
Today isn't the day for mercy.
The Baxter Society saved my life, and now I'm gonna save yours.
This city suits me, and it will be mine.
There's a lot of scary things out there, kid. I'm just scarier.
I don't have the luxury of morality. There are lives at stake.
So you need a monster hunter, huh?
I'm no one's pawn.
Time to kill some monsters. Knife out. Catch. I see you. Blades out. They're gonna bleed. Thrown blades. Softening them up. Bleed. Now slow them down. Let's play. Showtime.
What you looking for? Guns? Trinkets? Tickets to South Pacific?
No one stops me. Going in. Let's go. Hit and run. Cutting them up. Trying to keep up. Leave this to a professional.
I'm coming for you, Haythorn.
Who's next? I can improve my technique. Die slowly. First I stick them, then I finish them. I'll run through them. I'll tear through their army. Strike swiftly. Took out another one. Taking him. Catch. Now slow him down. Let's play. I see you. Softening him up.
Stay strong, buddy. My friend, survival is paramount. Someone's using their noodle. Now, I don't go selling these to just anyone. Stay safe out there. You got expensive. Ah, the old New York tuxedo. We live in interesting. A little bit of the divine right here in your hot little hands. Have fun. Don't get dead. Good luck. Good luck. You got expensive taste. I love it. If you like that, I got some other stuff that fell off the truck. Shiv, may your nights be long. Someone's gonna be bleeding on the concrete, and it ain't gonna be you. I won't lie. I don't know what that... I risk. I reward. Look who's ready for a 2 a.m. metro ride. Oh, my friend. You just upped your survivability by at least 30%.
Blades out. Welcome to my world, boys and girls. Outcast. Slice and dice.
enemies are grateful for your choice. No more waiting. You know it's bad when they send a Sandman. I am the bright light's dark shadow. It won't be long before I'm given a target. My services are needed once more. I dedicated my life to the OSIC. Very well.
I got this. Whatever. The backs, this shouldn't take long. Wish I could help. There's a lot of nasty things out there that need to be put down. About time someone called me. You do you. Time to kill some monsters. Looks like I'll be hanging out with my good friend Bourbon today. This shouldn't take long. I got Baxter Society business to attend to. So you need a monster hunter, huh? The Baxter Society saved my life. And now I'm gonna save yours. The Baxter Society sent me. Sorry, friend. Today's my day off and I'm going bowling.
Okay, let's see who I got. Avernus.
Heating up.
You are more than your past, Infernus. see.
These are hard. Stay safe. You're looking to survive. You came to the right place. Order up.
Good work, Wraith.
Hell of an explosion.
Excellent work. They only have one strike left.
Can't let this money go to waste.
The dreams will come crashing down.
I'll paint a path. Once this goes off, all they can do is burn.
I see Abrams. I see Kelvin.
Hope you win whatever fight you're about to start. Exquisite, isn't it? Now go out there and impose your will.
They pray for salvation that will never come.
Smell like asphalt for weeks, aren't they?
Mid-boss has arrived.
walking into an ambush.
They've taken the objective.
It's my time.
I see, Calvin.
Gotta make sure I get in quick.
They've taken the objective.
Come back if you need anything else. Reviewing it, that's gonna help keep your blood on the inside.
Our blue guardian has been defeated.
I see 7.
It's you and me. The spirit urn is waiting to claim.
I see Abrams. I see Yamato.
You can't hurt her. Run!
Setting snare.
The urn has been delivered.
Charging.
Our purple walker has been defeated.
Gotta run. Let's have some.
Their patron is exposed. Our yellow guardian has been defeated.
A little protection goes a long way.
I see Yamato.
I'll leave nothing but knowledge. Burn it down. This just ain't your day.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed. This is my place.
Locking him down.
Back up! That's a rape! Stunner!
This book is dangerous. I can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Abrams, your strength will be a boon to your allies and a bane to your rivals.
I'm not afraid of you.
Detective Abrams, summon me, and I will relieve you of the toll.
Stand and fight! Skills. The only way to face a problem is head on.
This is just the beginning.
Push now. Go and shoot. Going back to regenerate.
And what can I? Little bit of it. Stay safe. You have a good eye. Stay strong, buddy.
Go to another lane now. Take another lane. Get more souls.
I know how to make an entrance. They won't see this coming.
Show no mercy. taken an objective. Be relentless.
Those idiots want to walk up to me and die. That's fine by me.
They cower before us.
Not afraid to charge into a fight.
McPunch has arrived. Well done. Time for the spin is waiting to be claimed.
Here I come.
You have no place to go. They delivered the urn.
Now go up. I won't. Don't mind the blood on that. It's gently used.
For a salvation that will not come.
I see Wraith.
eyes will tear through them all.
Coming from anywhere.
Their dreams will come crashing down.
This book is dangerous. I can't let it fall into the wrong
Someone
hands.
wanna kill mid-boss?
Sure.
Go in there right now. Someone else wanna come? Just come.
Wait for Kelvin to respawn.
Our yellow guardian has been defeated.
This could be a trap. Run, cowards!
There's a fine line between devotion and obsession, Warden.
I'm gonna push for the finish line now. Let's go. Push, you can kill. They're weak. Shit. Fuck, maybe I was too gung-ho.
Good luck.
This is relaxed.
You're not stopping me.
Kill them all!
If something beautiful.
They have one shrine left. The rejuvenator has expired. Patron is exposed.
You all are.
Get back here, bitch! Gotcha, bitch.
Run while you still can.
Coming in. It'll all be over. Let's go.
Gotcha, bitch.
See what this
Fuck. I was staring them down. Ah, shit. I was too sloppy.
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
Sending arrow.
The urn is ours. Without cost, but the price was worth it.
This book is dangerous. I can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Low damage, but life we can still cause so much fucking troubles.
Abrams, your strength will be a boon to your allies and a bane to your rivals.
Headed to yellow.
Te mataré como quiera, perra.
I can train my skills. I don't run from a fight.
Oh boy. Ah, shit.
The old New York tuxedo.
Hope you don't mind the pickup. Not going down. here.
Oh shit. I knew there was gonna be trouble.
Need help on yellow.
No, that is lost.
I'll fight to the bitter end.
Oh, time to use hit and run tactics. I may be tough, but I don't want to take on the whole team alone.
Yellow.
Coming in.
Let's go for a run.
Need help on yellow.
You can't hurt me.
I'll take all of you. What comes up? Such hell's blood. Better save my ass.
We won that. And now I'm ready. Now we'll begin the game, baby.
Let's push York.
It's you.
boss has arrived.
I'll run them down. See what this book can do.
The splinter is waiting to be claimed.
Not guilty enough. Still.
Need help on yellow.
Our yellow guardian has been defeated.
Ready to fly?
Face me.
I need to make those.
Time for a little help.
I'm not afraid of you. They couldn't have gotten far.
I see Shiv.
The urn is ours.
This is the end.
help on Greenwich.
Destroyed. The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed. Here I come!
I see Ivy.
I see shit! I see Ivy.
They can't stop us.
They're gonna have to work for it.
The urn is ours.
An ambush could be coming from anywhere.
Our blue walker has been defeated.
Let's see what this book can do.
Well done.
Going up.
This is the beginning of something beautiful.
I think I still we can win.
Run, cowards!
Need to heal.
water has
What's the plan?
The spirit urn is waiting to be claimed.
I'm gonna find them.
I'll finish them.
I see shit!
They delivered the urn.
I see Forge!
And so my work begins.
Their dreams will come crashing down.
Oh shit. McGinnis is not there anymore, so I could go there, break everything.
Enough ammo for the whole team. Today, my rates are definitely going up.
That McGinnis is a fucking menace. I cannot get near this motherfucker. Jesus. I understand. That motherfucker's cracked. That guy is like, motherfuckers, I'm here, bitches.
Let's see what.
That's how this game design is. If somebody gets one kill more than you, they have a 50% advantage over you and you're dead. It's fucking stupid. This MOBA design is complete shit.
I wouldn't go that far. I would literally just take it to, hey, this guy is just extremely good. Why? I am using Abrams. I am doing pure melee with shots in between.
You have 14 deaths. 14 deaths.
No, yes. The thing is that the more I play with him, I can say the following. Every time I was going for melee, he was timing my parries perfectly. And his aim is fucking insane. So that guy has experience and that guy knows how to play. I wouldn't say that it's because the game design is bad. It's just that this guy is fucking good. That makes me scared.
I don't hear what you're saying.
Sorry, I said that I would say after playing against him, that is because the guy is really good.
I'm saying that because I'm not listening. I'm not listening to what you're saying.
Enemies have breached our
But I appreciate you sharing. Thank you. Sitting there with 14 deaths laughing. It's like, dude, this is 5 people's times of value here, man.
This just keeps getting better and better.
Shit. That is enough for this shit.